While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Where do I work? Do I not work? The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Take a couple tries to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you would want this big old envelope that we got from HIA. Immediately Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me. Spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... oh, please, this is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you don't. I got in! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Oh, congrats, Lady. That is amazing. I am so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know that this one is expensive and far away. I mean, I think back, yeah, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Why am I getting kind of emotional on this? Amanda and I sit on a patch of grounds and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby. And there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. I mentioned that students get their own studio space that once they're seniors, and we all get the professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see her so enthusiastic, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're going to be good friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifetime friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have one bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about how our foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit or a snake. Or both. Wouldn't the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we're going to need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, oh. Sorry, I'm just really proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person and I know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late! It's happening! Dad, I can't get tears in these burritos! That's gonna make it taste sad! I pull in Amanda for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love, kiddo. Oh, love you too, Pops. Oh. Oh, the feels.
You got dads.
Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting a message from Hugo and Damien at the same time? Okay, that's definitely not what I was expecting. What, does she say anything else? No. Okay. Why are Hugo and Damien chatting together? I'm confused. Hugo and Damien. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Okay, so Hugo sent a message to me and to Damien. I feel it's gonna be weird though if I talk to Hugo because, you know, that's Amanda's teacher. I really don't feel like hanging out with him, but I kind of want to hang out with Damien. But I don't know if that's like a package deal where it's like you have to hang out with both of them at the same time. Can I reply? Maybe? I don't... Is there a button for that? Maybe? Alright, Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you would care to accompany us. Oh, that's cool. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa. Whoa, why can I see Damien in Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? No. But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer. No, dude. Charlie, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, the best is to physically destroy the ladders altogether. Damien's got some tech knowledge. Okay. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Okay, now I'm listening. Charlie, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. See that art. Trust. Oh no. I love how it's like him. I trust these guys. Trust. Tip. Trust no one. Oh jeez. Okay, so I think this will be date number 2, and then I'll probably call it here because. All right. So I guess I'll do this date, and then that'll be it for now. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not sure what I'm in for, but I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo anywhere around, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Charlie? I turn around, it's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffed at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I guess he invited you too? Yeah, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. I don't think that's how it works. Life is a video game, and life is not a video game. The points get you into heaven, that's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? Oh, jeez. I have no idea what I'm in for. That's true. That is true. I have no idea what I am in for. Oh, same. All you have to know is that if you ever are feeling overwhelmed, there's generally a table that has free wine and cheese. Thanks, Hugo. I like art now. Free wine and cheese? Oh, man. That sounds amazing. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. No, they invited everybody. Again, I do not want to talk with Joseph right now. I am not feeling Joseph at all still. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. I'll try. So, what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts? It would appear as if you are correct. A valid assessment, Charlie. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated. But sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts that they don't draw. Whoa. Joseph returned to our group of Chinese cheeses and wines. What did I miss? Butts. Aw, shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This one's more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hang on the walls. Oh, jeez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating hard on its meaning. It's a butt. No. It reminds me of my childhood. There you go. The gestures, the color, they remind me of childhood, of my parents. Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image so non-specific, Mr. Shepard. May I ask you to say a little bit more? Certainly. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which in a way speaks to the essential nature of human experience. I am BSing my way through this. I don't care. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness. Whoa, slow down there, Charlie. Do us a favor, keep it simple. It's a butt. Everyone stares at the painting. Yeah, that is definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We are all God's creatures, even butts. I am... Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation that he feels, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how'd you figure that out? That's what it says on the placard. Oh, let's look at a few more of these. We walk into the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but the abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's impressive that the artist chooses to not let their work be defined by realism? Yeah, realism. As we're looking at one of these paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
Oh my.
Hugo, not here. No, come back here. Patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do this, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth of the ordinary artistic skill to execute a piece, even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back against, at this point. Friend, he is not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism by actual wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. Are you feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder. Let's do it. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. Did the guy just say Norm Macdonald? Quick question! Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. It's performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Shepard. Pure existence, humanity being human, they really like screaming. That they do, but I'm sure that if that encompasses the whole of their performance, what do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses the medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It is the purest expression of raw human emotion. It is art as catharsis. That is beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, and it's art as long as I, really mean it? Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the face that joke is not gonna play well with this crowd. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. I am all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way to the cul-de-sac, the tiny wine and cheese slushing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and just not what I've learned about art, which was nice and informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a tiny bunches of cheeses and wines together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, and then too much wine and too much cheese. Oh, the tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe within the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Blessed be delicious. A nice Emmentaler. Emmentaler? I don't even know what that word is. Emmentaler. A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscape. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions like luchadors. I think I would paint boats, seascapes, lighthouses, boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats over in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Charlie? I would... Oh, God. I would paint. Again, this is Amanda's teacher. I have to keep reminding myself of that. I'm not going to pick landscapes because that's boring. Tasteful nudes of the artist. That's me trying to get way too weird with these people. I'm going to stick with food artistry. I would probably do still lives of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread. Would there be cheese? You see, I thought about that, and no, because I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys, good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, whether you want to or not, we are all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Okay, that was weird.
You got dads.
Yeah, I've got all the dads. That was interesting. Alrighty, that being said, my voice is already starting to go, I can tell. So, this is kind of an interesting excursion. Hope everybody's doing well. But I think what I'm going to do... Oh, okay, I didn't realize I could actually talk to her still. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Charlie, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me and your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Although I am, of course, flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. Oh, this is gold. I was such a great student. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and I ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Okay. Alrighty, that being said, I think my voice is pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and save at this point. And when we meet next time, let's continue dating all of the Dadises and see what their statuses are. Alrighty, Augie saying later.